Hi, everybody. We need music. Music. It's better. Y'all, if you don't believe it, we're listening to Carl Casey again. This is, there you go. My little music tag for you. We're listening to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for probably the 20th time. I really like it. Oh no. Yeah, I had this bear light behind me. It's actually my daughter's bear light, and it immediately died. We play with it all the time, so that's why he died, but I'll go plug him in and I'll put a different light back there. Oh, don't worry, I got plenty of lamps. That's not true, I need more lamps. I would actually buy a ton of lamps, but I'm running out of like surface space in the house. Like there's not a lot of like shelves and tables to put lamps on. Which is a shame because I actually really like, I like lamps. I like things that illuminate. I like light. I think it's from growing up in a really dark house. Like my house growing up was super dark. And now I like light. I'm over it. I just wanted to show y'all where I left off on this pet and snack piece. I'll put this orange background so you can see it a little better, but it's not going to have an orange background in the end. But this is where we left off. It's looking pretty good. I just want to do like, I kind of had this idea. Here's like a fake grid. And with some tile. And so I kind of got this idea. I was watching a show. I don't remember which one. I'm going to assume it was Barry because that's the only show I'm watching right now. But they went into like a store, like a convenience store or a supermarket, and there was the linoleum tile floor, and it had like randomly colored tiles. And so I kind of want to do that. Like I think that's what I'm going to try for it. But I want to do an actual, I think I want to do an actual linoleum texture. So like do the like little spots, you know how those floor tiles are. I'll probably make the tiles bigger than what they are here. I think this is too big. Or the scale, I don't know. We're gonna find the perfect scale, but I wanted to do this kind of like linoleum texture with some cool, this cool color pattern. It doesn't really seem like a pattern. I'm sure it's a pattern, but it's like random in the shot I saw. You know how like linoleum is kind of spotty? Like that. Yeah, anyway, something like that, bigger scale. But everything else is looking all right. I think the only thing I'm going to do, and I'll post the final one all over like Instagram and Twitter and maybe Discord, but the only thing I'm going to change is this like highlight on the spicy pickle looks too kind of like geometric, right? There's just like this random triangle here, so we'll probably change that. I'm gonna redline my own piece, but I really like how everything else turned out. I might carve out a little A hole, you know, a little A hole here. Gotta carve that out. I don't know that I'll put shadow under everything. I wasn't planning on putting like shadow, because it's just kind of a mock piece. Like it's just supposed to be kind of like a vignette, you know, and not an actual scene. But I bet if I put linoleum flooring, it's gonna need. No, we're not gonna do that because I think the gravity of the soda will have to change. You know, because like the soda is obviously standing upright, and if it were laying down, it would have like a hole up at the top. That changes that, the physics would be like here, you know. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go crazy on that. But that's kind of it. So we're very close. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think by the end of last week, I had that like feeling where I'm like, oh, I spent so much time on this. It's turning out so shitty. You know, like how you always do. Because you worked so long on something and you start, like you're used to seeing it. But since I don't really do any art, I don't do any art over the weekend because I have a 1-year-old and I'm too busy with the 1-year-old to do any art. So, which is a blessing because now I can come back to my work and go, oh, this is fine. We did okay. All right. Thank you, sirens. Off doing good deeds. Okay, we're working on this today. We're going to finish inking all this stuff and start laying in some colors. This is going to be the second Patreon print. I really like my line quality, how it's starting to, like, it looks like I started out kind of heavy-handed, like around, I love drawing arrows on my work while I explain to you what I'm thinking, but it looks a little heavy-handed, you know, like over here. I was like, this piece is all pretty heavy-handed, like I still like it, but you can tell how hard I was pressing down. And I'd like to press down less hard. So I definitely improved there. So by the third print, we'll probably nail our line weight, which is something I'd really like. Yeah, it looks like, because I really love this, let me get the sketch layer off. I really love the line weight around the face. It really, that's kind of more what I'm going for. I think that'll print out really nicely. This is like the first pupil I've drawn in forever also. So we'll see if I like it and I'll keep it. I usually just draw my eyes like just big black, you know, cartoony eyes like that. So it weirds me out a little, but I think I'm like, I need to take it all the way to color to see how I feel in the end. But usually I don't do pupils like this. I don't do an iris and a pupil. Sometimes I'll do just the color circle. And then everybody complains about these to me. They're like, oh, it looks so creepy and they look like zombies or something. I don't know. Anyways, not important. Let's get to inking. Oops. I think where I left off is I was trying to do this pixel baby. But I need to figure out how to draw this pixel baby because the size it's going to end up, you know, because this is going to print out on a 5x7, so I need to make sure it still reads as pixels and a baby, so that's been kind of challenging. We can do it though. We got this. I see I don't think anything is layered out yet. No, we're just on one layer here. What's this layer? Oh, okay, this is me trying. That's where I left off with the pixels. I'm just gonna do round dots and see how that works out. Let me find the brush I liked. What was it? It was under art markers. It was Kyle's art markers. Fine liner or something like that. Fine liner. I wonder how much of my streams are actually spent me saying the names of brushes out loud. That's the one. Okay. 5. How's everyone doing today, by the way? It's so hot, y'all. Summer just came with a vengeance. Like, we walked the dog at like 8:45 or 9. And it was already like 85 outside. Not ideal. And then after the walk, Bigby is like, yeah, I'd like to lay outside. And I'm like, it's like 99 out there and he wants to go lay outside. I don't understand why he loves hot weather so much. He's literally wearing a fur coat. And so like a lot of the times he wants to lay in the garage because the garage stays pretty cool and shady. But then I checked on him because I'm worried about him laying out there. He has water so he can drink. But I check on him and he's just out in the yard, laying in the sun, breathing really hard. And I'm like, why does he do this? You know, like you want to trust your dog, like he knows what he's doing. He's a dog. He knows where his thresholds are, but like, I don't think he does. I think he's kind of dumb. Like, do you trust if you have a dog, do you trust your dog to know to come inside? There's at some points where I'm looking at him like, just get inside. You can't. I don't think you can make this judgment call. I don't care how much water you have out there. But he loves it, like he wants to be hot. Weirdo. Weirdo. Oh, I have a Bigby command now. So y'all can see, because everyone asks about what Bigby is. So now I have a Bigby command and you can look at his DNA profile. Oh, hi, Cyborg Sloth. How are you doing? How'd your stream go earlier? I saw you were streaming earlier. And you were doing art and playing games? Which is a good idea, by the way. I did that long stream. I did my first long stream on Thursday, and I wish at some point I would have swapped from art to gaming because my hand got really sore, and then I got kind of bored doing art for 5 hours straight and no break. Which is literally what I used to do for my job, but I was like, I can't do this anymore. I don't know how I drew for such long hours back then. I was doing some art, and then when Evan came home, switched to games. Is Evan the wizard? Is that right? Yeah, I think this reads a little better. I want to leave it for now because I bet changing the line colors, it's really dark and black right now. But I think when we get into color, we can soften that up some. Because it won't be on white. It'll be like on a green. Your brain short-circuited. That's alright. It's warm. It's been warm. My brain is always short-circuiting in any case. There's like, doesn't need to be hot. I just have so many things I have to remember all the time. Yeah. I think that'll read. I might get rid of this corner. Yeah, fake pixel art. It's working, sorta. Oh, hey Peppermint, what's up? How are you doing? Slowly chipping away. With this piece, that's probably fine. Yeah, let's leave it that. We're leaving it at that. Is this 4? It looks like 4, right? Nice cool cat, by the way. Let me get my shout outs rolling. Ooh, doing some printing. Is this for your Patreon prints? Also started your period, so you're in pain? Boo, I am so sorry to hear that. It always sucks. Very welcome, Sloth. I just took 2 days off too, so I'm like, I should do some things. You know, you're in pain. Depends on how much pain, I guess. I used to have the worst cramps. I would literally go home from work because I couldn't sit up. They were so bad. Like there would be a point in time where I was just kind of like crawling all over my desk trying to keep myself like upright. And I'm like, what am I doing? I can't work like this. I'm going home. I'm pretty sure I had endometriosis, which tends to go away after getting pregnant. So it's kind of like I'll never know if I had it or not. Except now I don't have the horrible period pain anymore. So I'm thinking that was it. It was so bad. Yeah, I think I had that. My mom did too, which would make sense why hers went away. Yeah, just have a baby. That'll clear that right up. Yeah, my mom had it too, so. And hers went away when she had my brother, the oldest brother, so. Great because it also makes it harder to get pregnant. It's tricky, that one. Have 2 babies and call me in the morning. Problem solved. Oh, I'm still trying to get my brain in working order. Yesterday was a whirlwind. Because my baby she was in a mood. She was in a mood. I think she's just growing, and that makes them cranky. Growing makes babies really cranky. And she didn't want to like sit on the ground or anything. She just wanted to be like carried around while she cried. So I get to the point where I'm like, let's just put on your TV show so I can rest my back for 30 minutes. Whoa, Echo, hey! Thank you for the 4 months. Happy Towel Day. Eat 2 pies for dinner. What? It's probably uncomfortable, all those growing bones trapped in a meat sack. Yes. Watching a little human grow, it looks terribly painful. Like, you have to push teeth through your skull, through fleshy gums. It's all awful. You have a nephew that is teethy? Yeah. It's bad. Daisy only grew 2 teeth, and I think it's because she had such a bad time with like teething those first 2 teeth. She's like, I'm done. She hasn't grown any more teeth since then. She's like, I'm just gonna stick with these 2. Teething sucks. Sorry that I'm lining this really close. It probably doesn't look that interesting. Also has really bad eczema. Oh no, I hate that. I'd do it again if I could get a new chance to take care of my teeth better. I think, here's the thing, I take really good care of my teeth and they still suck. I think that's just like DNA. There's not much. Like, I don't think, I think a lot of it isn't up to you. And I did what I could for my teeth. The rest is just my bones, I guess. I've ground my teeth all my life. New teeth should come in at 30. We could just start over. Wouldn't that be nice? It would be painful though. Y'all, I effed this up. We're gonna start this over. I effed this up. We zoomed 2 in. We're gonna stay right here. We're not gonna zoom in any more than 200. We know better than that. Your teeth are like, stop doing that. Yep. Oh, I said we're not zooming in more. There we go. Also, my brother like hit me in the face when I was little, and it like killed my tooth in the front. So I've had to have like root canals there. That tooth is dead, by the way. And so like my 4 front teeth are pretty fake because they all went through trouble. So I have fake 4 front teeth because like they were able to fix them, but cosmetically they were looking like a mess. So we went in and made them look like less scary teeth. He did like this like umbrella in a sleeve. You know when like you wrap up an umbrella and then you push the button and it just punches out? That's what he did to me. That's also the same brother that broke my nose. And that's why I can't breathe through my nose. But I don't know if growing new teeth at 30 would fix that. Probably, right? Start with fresh teeth. Seriously thinking of getting fake front teeth too. Do it. I'm happy I got mine. Oh, a new nose at 30. One that will let me breathe. How many parts can we replace at 30? Because I'd like some new knees also. Oh, on the left side of my jaw. A new jaw. That's kind of like what I'm hoping. You know how everyone's like, would you get implants, like digital implants? And I was like, I would if it like helped regenerate my jaw, or my knee just kept rebuilding itself. Knees, back, eyeballs. New liver, new eyeball, new right pinky. New skin, yeah. I could do a do-over on skin too. Got too many sunburns, I'm screwed. New eyes. My eyes always sucked though, so just now I like, instead of, you know, like I never could see far away, and now I just can't see up close, so now I can't see at all. I don't even know. I don't even know what that would be like, good vision. And it's the kind you can't correct with LASIK, so. Or else I would have done it. Trapped in the mid-ground. You have to be right here, or else I can't see you. If you take one step away from here, you're out of existence. Sloth, your front teeth are like scaled but left to right, like they go in a slant. Make this line perfect. I'd be into a new spine maybe. Yeah. Brand new spine I feel like would fix a lot of problems. I would like a new like abdominal muscle wall because mine is ruined. I've had 4 hernias. So I need a new one. I don't trust it. Although now it's mostly mesh from all the hernia repairs, so maybe that is my new muscle wall. It's just silicone now. It's okay, the Gaussian blur makes pretty much everyone look attractive when you're about to kiss them. Perfect. Find yourself a blind person. Congrats on your first stage of your cyborg transformation. I guess I am technically a cyborg, right? I got a few man-made pieces. A permanent part of me. And just take over someone else's body. Yes, I think about that all the time. I would love for my brain, like just take my brain and just put me somewhere else. I'd even live in a jar for a little bit. That sounds pretty relaxing. Just take a couple years off, sit in a jar. I'll have Daisy carry me around to the beach. Welcome to the family, Cyborg Sloth. We're like cousins. Are you truly a cyborg, or is that just your Twitch name? I'm not gonna judge you if it's just your Twitch name. I promise. Let's move this down here. It's like one of those sensory deprivation takes. The one where the guy devolves into an ape. What movie was that? He goes back into an ape? These are jacket lines. Hold on. I gotta do some layer labeling. I'm already getting lost. These are all the lines. Definitely into the transhumanism ideas. Okay, so you're pro cyborg. Would not be against becoming cyborg. That's good, because if y'all are anti-cyborg, you'll have to get out. It is the Mario movie. That's the one I was thinking of, and I was like, he's not talking about the Mario movie, I'm pretty sure. Because they all devolve back into dinosaurs. And then they get that guy on the surface and he turns back into a chimp. How many times have y'all watched the Mario movie? Be honest. Because I think I've seen it. I couldn't even count. Never seen it, Echo? Oh boy. You're in for a treat. You didn't know there was one? Oh, okay. There's this really old... Oh, y'all. There's this really old... It's from the 90s. Like, early 90s. It has, like, a young John Leguizamo in it. He plays Luigi. And Dennis Hopper plays King Koopa. And it's made by people who clearly have never played a Mario game. It's something else. Yeah, the Mario movie. This is live action. They had a Yoshi. You've only seen the end? TV? Oh, you guys. Well, look, it's not... I cannot sit here and be like, you have to watch it, but you kind of have to watch it. It's terrible. It doesn't really make any sense as far as Mario goes. They really focus on John Leguizamo, Luigi, as he goes after the princess of the underground dinosaur land. It's like people that evolved from dinosaurs, like that's the Koopa Kingdom. I do have to watch it. Yeah, I mean, you'll enjoy it because it's a hot, trashy mess. I said hot like 3 times, so. There's bombs are in it. That's about it. There's not a lot of like Mario stuff in it. There's Goombas. I don't want to give too much of it away now, but since y'all don't even know it existed. Hot. That came out, right? I think I was in like, I don't remember how old I was. I might have been in 5th or 6th grade, and I saw that in the theater because I lived next to, I grew up next to a dollar theater. And so whenever anything came to the dollar theater, I would just go like once a week to watch that movie, and so I saw Super Mario a lot. I thought it was a great movie back then because I was a kid. Spoiler, it's not a great movie. You already gave away Goombas? That's probably 73% of the movie right there. Well, I went to the movies like 2 times when you were a kid? Secret Garden and the Flintstones movie? Interesting. I used to go every weekend when you were growing up on a military post. All the worst movies. Oh, y'all didn't get a good selection. Doc Savage. Wow. We went to the movies all the time. That was like our thing. I was talking about this to Will actually because I always quote movies and he like never knows the movie I'm quoting. And then I realized like, because we went to visit my family for Christmas this past Christmas, and like my family talks in movie quotes, and like I didn't realize that was something we did. So we always say movie quotes. We know what any quote is from. It's ridiculous. And I just assumed Will is always on board with me, like the same quotes I'm constantly I'm like saying at him. And like he knows it's from something, but he would like usually have already forgotten what movie it's from. So lately I'm like, do you know what that's from? I'll say a quote and I'm like, do you know what movie that's from? And he's like, no. So I'm like, maybe people don't talk in movie quotes as much as me and my family do. It's literally how my brothers have conversations. Said I wasn't gonna zoom in past 200. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to do that. Or you live too far away from the movies. Yeah, we haven't been. We went to see Dune in the theaters. It was like the first and only time we got a babysitter for the baby for Will's birthday so we could go watch Dune at the Universal City Walk. That was nice. I would love to go to the movies more, but I gotta wait for that baby to grow up. When I was like 27, I was like, okay, let's watch all the movies I missed as a kid. So I watched a ton of 80s movies. Nice. We're so into movies growing up. And like if we didn't go to the movies, we would just like tape everything off the TV, and so we would just have like a huge collection of VHS full of movies. Basically, all I did. I guess I still do that. I still watch a bunch of movies. Not now, particularly. I don't have a lot of time to watch stuff. Now I try to just watch Twitch and listen to music. But I'll get back to it. Oops. Yeah, the new Dune. I've seen the old Dune a lot of times too. Got super into film in university because all the movies I saw up until that point were pretty basic. Ode to movies. I didn't get to take too many film classes when I was in college. I was really into film because I was dating Will, and he's a film major, and I was already into movies and then started dating him, and it was like he showed me all the like really good movies, or all the like film student movies, you know? And so when I went to school for animation, I thought like I was gonna run into a bunch of people that also watched a lot of movies. Like I just assumed like we love media, so we all watch movies, but nobody watched any movies when I went to animation school. It was so disappointing. No one ever knew what I was talking about. We didn't get each other's reference ever. You're major as hell. Growing up in a small town was stupid. Yeah, it seems tough. Especially if you want to get into, or, you know, consume media. And I hear it's hard to find people that have stuff in common with you. Like similar interests. This ghost game looks awesome though, right? Hype Ghosts. It's in the Steam Summer Sale. I was like, have you seen this French New Wave art film from 1965 that is a full hour of unedited construction footage because it's going to change your life? That's what Dating Will was like, y'all. And I was like, oh my god, he knows everything about movies and art. I want to marry him. I was also high most of the time, so people should not listen to me. God, that was the truth. I fell for it. Was also high though, so that makes sense. Kickstarter for Ghost Game win. Ah, let's do a Kickstarter for a new Tiger game. This is the song for it. I think it matches. I'm gonna blacken this in. This is gonna be black anyways. Went with my friend to the film class movies and he was so not into them and would talk shit so hard, and I was like, sorry, Nothing impressed college students like shitting on things that other people think are good. That is the truth. I was definitely one of those people that was like, can't believe you like that movie. It's not even good. I was definitely one of those people. I hate that I was. I was a pure little daisy and just wanted to soak it all up. She just wanted to enjoy the movies, film student. Jeez. Tiger 2, Twice the Stripes. Alright. I mean, we can do that too. Is Tiger still making games? I'm not gonna Google it. I'm just gonna ask out loud and wonder. I'm just not gonna have my answer immediately. I'm just gonna let a mystery happen. Does Tiger Electronics still make games? Twice the legs at least. Ooh, 8-legged tiger. Okay, so twice the stripes, twice the legs, half the teeth. Y'all are playing Wobble Dogs. Come on. You're just watching. You're just playing Wobble Dogs. That's how they all turn out. Horrible monsters. Wobble Dog streams win. Am I right? We watched Nako Katsi? I think my friend fell asleep. I don't know that one. That's a deep film student cut, it sounds like. What was your least favorite film, student film? Or did you love them all? Because you said you hadn't, like, you didn't really get to watch movies, so they were probably all awesome to you. It's like these three film that just interesting visual cuts together. Oh, okay. Really dislike Citizen Kane like a lot. I think that's fair. I've had to watch it 3 times and I swear if I have to see that movie ever again, I will die. I hated getting caught in these, like, you have to show your friends these movies loops, because I feel like it's always something like really bad or something really serious and you're like, please, I can't do this anymore. And like, I think if everyone wanted to, like, oh, you just get bad vibes from that too. Citizen Kane, I never finished. That was one of the movies I watched the beginning of. I was probably like halfway in. I was like, oh, okay. I'm doing it. This is Citizen Kane, but then I never finished it. It's like, I know it happens because it's parodied everywhere. One of my favorites was The Cabin of Dr. Caligari. Will had these fancy figures from that movie. I never watched it. I've only really watched one silent film, because it's a silent film, right? Like, I watched Metropolis, that's the one, right? And it was great. I guess there's no reason I haven't watched The Cabin of Dr. Caligari. Did you see that Portlandia sketch? Where there was, like, back in the day where Netflix was sending you discs? I don't know, have you seen that one? We watched the version with new musical scores. I think it was done by Kano. I don't know. It was good. I'm sure that movie is great. I don't have a reason why I never watched it. I don't think we had it in Canada. There was like this skit where it was a mailman and he was delivering Netflix movies to like this girl in her house, and he was like, you know what movie you should check out? The The Cabin of Dr. Caligari. And she was like, oh really, I don't know. And she's like, I don't really watch those, because they're like really light movies, like rom-coms and stuff. And he's like, no, you gotta watch it, you're gonna love it. And so she finally orders it, and he brings it to her house, and he's like, hey, you ordered it. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then she just kind of like lets it sit there, like she doesn't ever watch it. It just sits there forever. And the postman, he like notices, and he's like, hey, so I noticed you haven't sent Cabin of Dr. Caligari back. You haven't watched it? You gotta watch it. That's what you do. There's always that movie on Netflix that makes you stop sending discs back and receiving discs. Anyways, she eventually watches it, and it's like some curse. She turns into the mailman and has to pass on the curse to someone else and get someone else to watch the Cabin of Dr. Caligari. Great skit, y'all. Even better with me giving you a point-by-point summary. Yeah, it's The Ring, but it was The Cabin of Dr. Caligari. Our movie on Netflix that made us stop using Netflix was Shutter Island. Like, we got Shutter Island, the disc, and we never watched it, and it just sat there, and it stopped all of our like back and forth for sending and receiving discs. So that was like the last movie we got through Netflix. We never watched it. And then like recently Shutter Island showed up on the Netflix streaming app. And we were like, uh-oh, I guess we have to cancel Netflix now. Very silly. Oh man, like it's kind of 1920s sped up. I can see it being likened to The Ring. That movie. The book for that movie is so good. The movie was not. Oh, Shutter Island. Oh, guess we gotta cancel Netflix. Oh, what happened here? Oh, we're not on contiguous. There we go. Fill this boy up. Then we'll outline a burger, and that should be all our outlines. Oh, little game. I am watching a lot of Disney movies now. Surprise. I got Disney Plus because I feel like I'm at the point to where Daisy can understand English really well, and I can't just throw on whatever like I used to be able to, like a lot of people swear and all this stuff I watch. And I can't watch anything too violent because she notices scary sounds now. Like when they're really young, they don't know any of that, so you can do whatever, but now she knows. Now she knows. No more porn and swearing. The baby's paying attention. So we got Disney Plus so I can put some like movies on while she's kind of like wandering around the house and playing. And she likes music, so I was like, well, she'll probably like these movies because they're always singing. And then I got swept up because there's a lot of movies I haven't really seen a bunch. But let me tell you, Toy Story 3 Within 5 minutes of Toy Story 3, I feel like I want to like weep, and I'm like, no, I can't. We're not doing this. We're not watching this movie. Absolutely not. That was one of the movies. I got the Blu-ray of that movie because I used to work at this game company that got bought by Disney, so they sent out Blu-rays to everybody. And we watched that, and I was like, what the hell? Why did they make a Toy Story 3? That's so weird. And we watched the movie, Will and I, together, and we're just like weeping, sobbing at this movie. And I was like, okay, good job, Pixar. I get it. Was not expecting that. Really wasn't expecting that. Speaking of weeping, I rewatched all the Hunger Games movies over the last week, and holy shit, man, I cried so much at the last film. I did not remember it being so heavy. Yeah, I haven't rewatched the last, like I've only rewatched the first one. Like I watched all of them. And every time I try to watch the second one, I feel like there's so many emotions in it that I don't get very far because I'm like, I'm not ready for this. I want to have some fun. Just want to have some fun. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen the last one since it came out. Yeah, it's intense. Yeah, a lot of bad shit happens. It was good though. I liked it. I want more. I want to cry more. Yeah, I get that. I cry at movies real easily. I'm definitely one of those people that I will just sob and weep at things. It doesn't take a lot either. Like we watched Bluey during dinner because it keeps the peace, and so that show is really cute and simple and wholesome, and for some reason I feel like I just want to weep when I watch it. Can you please stop? I'm trying to eat. There's a lot of like, because I'm a huge Community fan, but there's some episodes of Community like I won't watch because I know they're gonna like make me cry. A couple Office episodes that'll do that too. They're just like, I know where they are. I know where you're hiding. You're just waiting for me to cry. Toy Story 3, also, big one. You want to cry, watch yourself some Toy Story 3. I cried so hard at the last episode of The Office, I cannot handle. Okay, let's turn our sketch layer off and get my notes out of here. I think we did pretty good. I think we can color now. We did it, y'all. This is a little game art. These notes. What is this layer? Nothing? It's a nothing layer. Okay, let's put you in here. I still saved this layer with this dog with teeth. Look how beautiful he is. Hey Snoogles, how have you been? A little game. Find it so hard to tell what layers are in PS. Yep. There's a way you can, I forgot how to do that. You can make your layers like zoom into what the thing they are. What the thing they are. That makes sense, right? But I forgot how to do that. Sometimes that helps. I don't know how to do that anymore. It's not important. For me right now. It's not important. Oh, nice. Just working. Good, good. You still got work then. I'm glad to hear. A lot of people are not, and it's worrying me. Too many people without jobs. It is a gigapet of my baby. I was trying to think of like a gigapet because I know there was a nano baby, and so I wanted to do something similar, I guess. I wanted a little nano baby, a giga baby. People don't know what a Tamagotchi is. People know what a Tamagotchi is. But this specifically is a gigapet. I never had a Tamagotchi. I had a gigapet. It was a baby T-Rex. I had the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Which I think is also a Tiger Electronics spin-off. Isn't Giga Tiger? See? We're all connected, y'all. Alright, what color are we going for here? Just gonna open up some folders on my other monitor. That's why it's so exciting for you. There we go. Okay. I'm squinting because these lights are making me squint. Yeah, there is a difference. Yeah, Tamagotchi didn't come here that... Yeah, it didn't come over here that soon. I mean, as quick as the other. I mean, we made our versions before Tamagotchi got imported over here. So we had the Nano Pets and Giga Pets. And I loved them, and I'll say Tamagotchi came over and they can keep it. Tamagotchi wasn't nearly as good as the Gigapets. Not impressed. Hot take, y'all. Perfect. Oh, Tamagotchis now? Oh shit! Shit talking smack about 90s toys! Yeah, watch out, y'all. I'm not gonna hold back my 90s toy opinion. Where are we? So I clicked my teeth and I apologize for that. I don't like clicking my teeth for y'all. Kind of V pet obsessed here, became a collector during the pandemic. They're in color, you can breed with them online. It's a whole thing. I love virtual pets and I really wanted to get more, and like I was pregnant during the pandemic and I like wanted to find a nano baby. It's so stupid. I'm like, let me get this digital baby and it can be like her brother. She'll have a sibling. Feels like I keep losing my place on here, and I'm gonna try not to worry about the colors right now. We just need the flat and then we'll fix later. Just flat. Fix later. So I haven't forgotten about my dreams of owning a vending machine. Y'all, I really want a vending machine. Where should I put it? I was thinking of doing it somewhere like cool, like Little Tokyo or Santa Monica, but it's like I would have to go there regularly to fill it up and collect the money, so I should probably start closer to home. Just get one? What? One vending machine or one virtual baby? Okay. Uh-oh. Bye, Cyborg Sloth. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you around. Have a good day. What's near you that's hip and gets all the peeps? They've been working on this center, this shopping center near me. Like that would be pretty easy to get to, but like it's not popular yet because it like is just kind of opening and I don't know what all is open there. But that would actually be a good place to start, really. They had like all these plans to open it like before 2020 and then 2020 happened and so it really slowed down their construction. It's all done and looks great, but I don't really see people. It's not hopping, you know, like I don't think anyone knows it's there. Vending machine full of virtual babies. Okay, so here, listen to this. Listen to this, guys. They have those claw machines that like you put like big electronics in. So we could do that. I could buy a bunch of virtual babies, giga babies, and stick them in like a fancy claw machine. But that might be like my later goal. I have to start small first. Like that's what we're gonna work up to. A claw machine for vending machines full of virtual babies. I was remembering when I was a kid, we had this like fun center, like a, you know, like an arcade. So kind of like a Dave & Buster's, but not a Dave & Buster's. Like it had a mini golf and like go-kart, stuff like that, that kind of place. It's called Malibu Grand Prix in Houston. I don't think it's called that anymore. But it might not even be there. But my point is, they had a candy claw machine, and I remember thinking that was the coolest thing ever. Like a whole candy claw machine. Like you always won, like you always got something from it. And it was always like different candy, like it wasn't like the normal candy you buy at the 7-Eleven. You got, or the Stop and Go, I guess is what they all turned into. Anyway, so candy vending machine. I don't hate that either. Well, candy claw machine, I mean. I love always winning. Yeah, you're always gonna get some candy, unless you're just bad. You just have to press the wrong buttons at that point. Okay. So white, just go white. But I've been saving bulk toys, like when I find bulk toys that are really cute, I've been saving them. So I'm like, maybe this would be cute to put in a vending machine. The ones in Japan with the huge pocket etc. look fun. Never used the claw machine, so it'd probably be bad. You've never used a claw machine? The land you are from, Peppermint. The land you are from. I was raised in a bowling alley, and like bowling alleys always have arcades, and so they always have claw machines, so I got real good at claw machines. I had a ton of stuffed animals growing up. Like a ton. Like I had this like net hammock, and I would just load all my stuffed animals in there, and then I had these like chain where you could like clip them to. And like I named every one of them and knew all of their backstories, like, you know, like where they came from. Like I made up their stories and like their best friends, who they're dating. Like I knew all that. And so my parents would be like, you know, you even know all of their names? And I was like, I know all of their names. And so we would do this blind animal guessing game where I would hide under the covers and they would hand me a stuffed animal and I would feel them and I'd be like, oh, this is Crunchy. His best friend is Casey. They went to school together. Yeah, all the stuffy gossip. Yep. That's Muffin. That's Benji's mom. Those claw machines, like the stuffy one, the stuffed animal ones are hard. You really have to get the feel for them. Like you have to know what you can pick up with them. But the candy claw machine was different. It was like a scoop, like a construction vehicle. You know, like those little bulldozy. Anyway, like a scoop that it had two sides and closed, so you always would get something. You know, you'd always get something. All right, this is cherry limeade group. I'm labeling layers. You can't see. Oh, you can kind of see. But that's what I'm doing. It's not as exciting as I'd like it to be. Yeah, like a cat crane or something. Yes, like those. Need to go eat because I am picking up the mail and the mail is full of art supplies. Yay! Thanks for hanging out, Peppermint. Enjoy your art supplies. It sounds like fun. Such good emotes, Peppermint. They're amazing. Probably should have eaten something. Here's the thing, I ate earlier. Because, you know, I say this all the time and I'm sorry, but my eating is really weird lately. But I ate really early because I was just trying to eat whenever I'm hungry, you know, go figure. But now my schedule's really weird. Maybe we'll take a quick BRB and I will come back with a snack. After I finish these french fries. We're gonna finish these french fries first. Back to this vending machine topic, really, because I'm pretty obsessed with it now. I want to design little like toys and then I put them in my own vending machine. Is that too silly? Like I go in with somebody that has a 3D printer and I commission them to print all my stuff. I was like, I could do a bunch of like Bigby's. At first I was thinking I would make Bigby like a brand and make it look like he's from something, but he's not. He's just Bigby, you know, but it'll be called like, it's Bigby, and everyone will be like, who's Bigby? And have little collectible Bigby figures. Because like I've been wanting to make a blind box series, but vending machine series would be fun too. It wouldn't be, I feel like none of this is going to be profitable, I don't think. I think it's just going to be fun. But there's those vending machines with stickers and tattoos. I don't know. I'm only going to start, I think I'm going to start with just one little capsule. One, like a single capsule or like a double one, because those are pretty, price-wise, they're pretty similar or comparable, so do a double capsule one first. They have designer vinyl toy machines out there. Yeah. It'd be pretty random too, especially if I just put it in a weird spot in LA. It's just some random spot in LA. Okay, what is this? Is white. Let's label our layers real quick. Blue. Yellow. Pink. And then we'll have French fry layer. Oops. Live the vending dream, Lindsay. Do it. People would be all, where did this come from? There'd be a subreddit about it. Yes! A Bigby subreddit. This is all part of my ploy to just get Bigby to become famous. I really want to make it look like there's a Bigby cartoon in existence and this is the merchandise from it. Like a little Bigby related art prank. Well, I'll have to check out that, get your very own Bigby's here. Collect them all. Yes, that's the, that's key. Collect them all. I'll have to go through that shopping center and see if there's a good place to park a vending machine. Design a bunch of cute Bigby toys. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's stop everything we're doing and do that now. I'm gonna need a manufacturer. Hire somebody that can take my designs and make them 3D. So I'm not doing that. That sounds hard. Uh-oh, what happened here? There we go. Start modeling out some Bigby stats. Do some Bigby turns. Alright, y'all, let's do a quick BRB. Quick little potty break. I'm gonna get a snack and a sparkling water. And we're gonna continue this whole very serious vending machine conversation I have started and I am serious about. I'm so serious. All right, BRB, y'all. Hey. Hey, we're back. We be. So here's the problem. I bought weird snacks at Trader Joe's. I always like look at all the weird snacks at Trader Joe's and I'm like, oh, I should try these. They're never good, but I keep buying them because I'm like, what if they make an amazing snack? And so I have 2 snacks and they're kind of both terrible. But there's nothing else to eat. Oh, the music confused the kitten. How's the kitten going? I mean, she's still with you. Oh, he's such a sweet boy. I got these. I got papadums, which I normally like when you get them from an Indian restaurant, but these are like their version, lentil and chickpea crisp. They taste overcooked and they kind of turn immediately to sand. Like they're very powdery. And then I was like, I doubled down and then got sour cream and onion rice snack rings. So they're like Funyuns, but they're like hippie Funyuns. And they're okay. They're like really strong. They're so strong. Like it's you're like biting into sour cream and nut. It's concentrated. But again, I don't really have anything else. So yeah, no black pepper. It's just like, I wouldn't even know what to call this flavor. It's like just bread. Not made of bread though, made of legumes. And then when you bite into it, it turns into a horrible fine powder. Like eating ash, y'all. Eating ash. But the only other thing I have is grapes, and I wanted to save those for Daisy because she needs a snack. Also, I tried eating grapes on stream on Thursday, and they kept making me like burpy, and I don't know why. And I was like, I can't eat these on stream anymore. No more grapes on stream. The same thing happens with carrots. Like I really like eating carrots, but for some reason I can't breathe when I eat carrots or grapes, like things like that. Same thing happens when I eat a salad. It's like too like good for me, I guess, that my body is rejecting it. And so it makes me like burpy. All right, I'm gonna mute while I crunch on this horrible snack. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have another one. It's really bad. It does taste a lot like hummus. Now that I'm tasting it, it tastes like it does taste like a lentil, almost like a dal with no flavor. And the texture is just it's dreadful. It has a dreadful texture. Oh no, I don't have a gluten allergy. I'm just trying out weird hippie snacks that show up at Trader Joe's because I'm like, oh, I'll try this out. dreadful. Yes, it's a bad texture. I don't know how else to describe it. I think dreadful is perfect. Steal that. Please, spread it around. Stick with their dehydrated strawberries. Nice. Oh, what is happening with this color picker? I keep getting errors. I got really into their dehydrated grapes. They have really good dehydrated fruit. But I like their little grapes. Except the grapes themselves have been so good lately. They have these gummy bear grapes, and they have cotton candy grapes. The cotton candy grapes are in, by the way, so get them while you can. They're so good. Just don't eat them on stream. Oh, we're gonna make you. It's grape season. Yes. Ooh. Your dad grows grapes? That's awesome. One of the houses we rented in Portland was growing grapes. We weren't growing grapes. They were there when we got there, so. Watching grapes grow in is awesome though, because they start off like, they're all like green, and then they all gradient into like the color. They become a color palette like of their own accord. It's amazing. Real pretty. Red and green right now. Nice. So Trader Joe's gets these. Sorry, Trader Joe's shout out. Like constant Trader Joe's shout out. But they get these grapes. They're red grapes, and they're called Candy Hearts. Those are the best grapes. And if y'all see them, buy them. So hard, buy them. They taste like candy, like just some kind of wild cherry gumdrop almost type candy. A real grape head over here. And the grapes have been really good the past couple years. The grape crops have been killing it. Yeah, Candy Hearts is what they're called. Cotton candy. Yeah, the cotton candy ones are really good. They do taste like cotton candy. Some kind of candy-ish flavor. I just stick with their dehydrated strawberries. Dude, that's fine. Those are good. Oh yeah, I was gonna say we used to take the dehydrated grapes they have and then eat it with those, their Bombas snacks, is what they're called? The peanut butter puffs. They're basically like the cheese puffs, but they're peanut butter flavored. I get those a lot too because that's a snack I can share with the baby. And then we would eat them together, like, why aren't you rectangle? It's actually a kitten hitting the up arrow. I just jumped down from cuddling. I thought you were really adamant. You're like, okay, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the dehydrated strawberries. I don't want your fancy grapes. I said I liked the dehydrated strawberries. I was like, all right. You don't gotta switch. You snack on anything you please, Echo. Blue dog! The background's not going to be blue, by the way. I just put that on there because my eyes were getting tired of staring at the white screen, so just so you know, that's why that's there. Sometimes I put a color up because the white is too much. Alright, let's try crunching on one of these rings. I'll mute because I think they're really crunchy. Okay, those are strong. Texture's better, but they're really strong. But I think they're the winner for now. I really wanted a Funyun, y'all. Like, the last time I got Funyuns, they really didn't taste like anything, and I think it's because my tongue is messed up. But I don't know, if y'all eat Funyuns anytime soon, let me know. Let me know if they changed their recipe and now they're not as strong. I honestly can't tell anymore. I can't tell what things taste like. Except for these rings because they're very, 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 very strong. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and buy new snacks. These aren't working for me, is the thing. Snack trip. I do have popcorn. It's not that important. I'm gonna eat these nasty rings. I mean, they're not nasty, they're extra. Let's say they're extra. I'm gonna eat these extra rings. And tomorrow I'll buy more fruit to snack on. Oh, those berry... What are they called? The tart berry cherry plums? The cherry plums are very good. Next project is to draw all the worst snacks. Ugh. I would love that. I've had some bad snacks. They're all from Trader Joe's. I admire their, like, you know, they want to try new stuff, but maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they shouldn't try new stuff. What was I saying before? I know it wasn't important, but I thought I had a train of thought and I don't remember it now. It definitely wasn't important. Oh, it was just the cherry plums. Yeah, it wasn't important. When we lived in Portland, they had those cherry plum like trees everywhere. And like not everybody, like nobody would pick them and eat them except for me and Will. And like, they were so good. They're really dark. I guess they're like super tart, but I don't know. That's some good eating. And like, you'd always walk by the trees and there's just a ton of like ruined ones because nobody touched them and they all got smushed on the ground. It's cherry plums, y'all. Those are at Trader Joe's now, so better get them. Act now. I'm actually not streaming for myself. I'm just a Trader Joe's advocate. Oh, you mean they're $2, Chuck? Right? Because if you're referring to the wine I think you're talking about, it's not worth $10. Let's put you in here. There we go. The $2 Chuck was definitely a go-to for a broke freelance artist fresh out of college. I thought it was $5 Chuck, but it got more expensive. No. Charles Shaw cannot be $10. I refuse to believe that. Oops. Oh, come on. Come on now. Shorter art streams are so much better. I tried to do that 5-hour art stream on Thursday. Y'all, it was fine. It was, you know, like I got a lot of work done. But I honestly got really bored. I got so bored. And like I was having a fine time. But even like the music, like I was having trouble getting into the music. It's 5 hours. I got really tired of drawing. I think that's all it was. Yeah, I tried to do a 5-hour stream and I ended up not making it to the 5 hours because my shoulder was starting to act up. Like my shoulder has been angry the past few days. And I was like, I don't really want to mess with that because that really does fuck with all my art making capabilities. So I made it to like maybe 4.5 hours, but I think the next one I do, I'm definitely going to stop in the middle and just play a game. Which is so stupid because like it literally used to be my job, is like sit here and draw for 9 hours straight. But I guess that's why I stopped, you know, that's why I don't work that job anymore. Because I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I guess I meant it. Oh, you don't have a TJ super close. So what am I way to your mom's place? Sometimes I'll stop in there. Nice. I love Trader Joe's. There's one very close, but I'm in LA, so they're kind of like everywhere here. Like you're gonna run into Trader Joe's here. Yeah, it is a lot, Snoogles. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm so injured, because of all the 9-hour days of drawing. And I got injured on doing other people's work, so we're not gonna do that anymore. And we're definitely not gonna injure ourselves working on our own stuff either, so. Gonna find that nice balance. We're gonna have an amazing vending machine empire. A little game. It's just a little game. That was the longest I have drawn in one session though since I stopped art. I stopped art in October 2020. Okay, don't worry about the color too much. We're just flatting. We're gonna change all the colors. I'm saying this to myself. It's the cartridge. This is a highly labeled piece now. Everything is labeled. But the colors. Colors will be taken care of. No one needs to worry about colors. Interesting. Okay. Got lost. Okay, here we go. Burger color. I keep standing poorly. I'm trying to catch myself. I have been catching myself a lot more. I feel like before I was just like standing horribly forever. And like, even though I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be standing like this, I would still stay, you know, like, oh, I really should put both of my feet on the ground. But then I don't actually act on it. Now I'm actually acting on it. So we're improving. We're doing it. We're gonna get better. Finally. Save. Oh, I'll save. Thank you. Unshrimp. Yeah. The unshrimpening has begun. It's just a very long process. I've got like decades of habits to undo. So many decades of bad habits. I like the save command. That's pretty nice. I do save very regularly though. I'm one of those people that's always hitting Control S. Even when I'm drawing on paper, I like feel it in my left hand that like I want to hit Control S. Do y'all do that? No, I can't even remember when I'm on the PC. That's not good, Echo. You gotta save. I think I've just had too many jobs that I've royally fucked up because I didn't save, so that's really ingrained in my finger memory now. All right, let's crunch these super oniony snacks some more. You know what this tastes like? Have you ever made that French onion dip? Like when you take the Lipton, is it Lipton? They had like that French onion soup powder and you mix it with like a tub of sour cream and then you have French onion dip. We used to make that all the time. Like that was our go-to for like summer weekends, or if we got invited to like a barbecue, we would like make that. Anyways, these little onion rings taste exactly like that, like just the dip, like without the chip. It's like eating spoonfuls of French onion dip. Very strong. I feel like they could just dial it back slightly. I feel this way about most of Trader Joe's snacks, and I say this as a friend of Trader Joe's, is they could dial it back just a little. They over flavor things, and I think they know it. They know it. That's exactly what that tastes like. I'm glad I got there. Nostalgia chips. Yep. But we don't get invited anywhere now, so I don't know what's up with that. I think the pandemic served as an excuse for everyone to like just stop inviting us places. But that's what you're missing out on by not inviting me places, is you're not getting that awesome cheap French onion dip. This could be you. This could be you. You should save them and crunch them into other snacks. What if I combined them with, no. I was like, what about if I chewed one of those and the poppadoms at the same time? Like, would that fix the snack? We're gonna have to try that. You feel kind of bad because when the lockdown started, I was like, thank God, no more social anxiety. Well, I mean, that's understandable. I used to have really bad social anxiety, but like I had cured myself of that, and then I was like in the process of curing myself of my, not curing myself, but curing my depression and social anxiety, and so I was ready to go. I was like, all right, I am ready to be social. I want to make so many friends, and I want to go out to everything people invite me to, because like usually I like don't go when people invite me to places. But I was like, the second if anyone invites me, I'm going. And then the pandemic happened. And I was like, all right, I guess later. We'll do that later. That was gonna be my year of being social. Every drive was like a Sunday drive. Yo, no. Yeah, and so like the way 2020 started is like I actually did do a lot of stuff before the lockdown. I was like in it. I was like trying to reach out to people and like go to lunch once a week. You know, like with friends that I hadn't seen in a while because I wasn't working in animation. So I was like, well, I should reach out to them and, you know, like I enjoyed seeing them. We should hang out. And so I would like meet up with people for lunch. I found like a cool barcade. They had like a birthday party there and we all went to the barcade and had a great time. My friend had an art show and we all like partied at her art show. It was busy. Went to a midnight movie showing with a friend I never go out with. Now I can't make a midnight showing. I just want everyone to know that I can't do it. I'm too tired. But now I have like this excuse, which, you know, it's an excuse, but where it's like I am legitimately too tired to do things now. Especially at night, I can't even. Proud of you for that, though. It can be hard. Yeah, thank you. I was very happy with what I did. I was like, I'm doing it. I'll do it again. I just need more. I need more time, you know. Baby's gotta get a little older. At least you got to live it up a bit before the shutdown. Yeah. I got a taste. I got a taste of what it would be like to be social, and I was like, okay, it's pretty good. And I'll do it again. I'm trying to find, like, I need to find parent friends so people will be, like, on the same page as me. Not that people without kids can't possibly be my friend. But it's easier when who you're hanging out with and you're like, well, they just understand. You know, like, the kid is sick, or we got to be somewhere in time for nap time, or we got to make sure we have snacks on us at all times. You know, you need that. I've been trying to befriend this mom at the swim lessons because I take Daisy to swim classes, so I've been trying to befriend this mom. It's really hard because we only have like a minute or two before class starts to actually like talk and mingle, so it's going very slowly. It's been like 7 weeks. Cindy just had her baby shower. I didn't even know Cindy was pregnant. Man, congratulations to her. How far along is she? Also, where in LA does she live? Because that's important. Like, we have parent friends we like very much, but they live on the west side, so it's like that's a good like hour drive every time we want to see each other. And they have a 2-year-old, we have a 1-year-old, and putting those in the car, you never know what you're gonna get, so that's pretty difficult. Alright, let's try combining these two snacks. Let's try the experiment and see if that works. Oh. Alright, I got one of these and one of these. Wish me luck. No, that didn't work. The Papadoms are just too beanie flavored. Like, I don't mind the beanie flavored, but it doesn't go with the sour cream and onion. Also, it didn't help the texture. I don't know why it's so dry. She's due in August. Oh boy. That poor thing is gonna be so pregnant in the summer. She'll make it, but it'll be rough. She lives in La Crescenta. I don't even know where that is. I had to look on Google Maps. You had to look that up too. I should know my pals better. I understand. It sounds far. That's crazy far. No, I guess it's not that far. Looks far. It's like north. Okay, well, I'll have to start DMing her or something. I start bothering her. We didn't really talk before. Like, you know, we talked some, but not a lot before, so it'll be fine, right? I never heard of it either, and he grew up in LA County. You can't possibly know the name of every damn city in LA. There's too many of them. And if I've never heard of it, I just assume it's far. I always feel like things are like in the Thousand Oak area. It's either like Thousand Oaks or you're like out in Anaheim, and I'm like, we can't talk. We can't be friends. It's a long distance friendship. I mean, if you live on the west side, it's a long distance friendship. Everything is always at least 30 minutes or more commute. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Except for Trader Joe's. It's just a couple minutes away. Baby's swim class is also a couple minutes away. Daycare is like 10 minutes away. And oh my god, since it's been summer, the traffic has been amazing. Because now there's no school traffic, which was life-threatening. Everyday life-threatening. With these parents dropping their kids off, or maybe it was the college students. I don't know, because we had both the high school and the community college near us, and so now I can get back and forth real safe, and I'm not too scared. It was making me really anxious too. Like, the driving was so bad. I feel like I came home every day like rattled because someone almost like killed me. Almost ran right into me. So summer traffic, A+. I love you, summer traffic. I know one day you're gonna go away, but till then, I love you. I love you. This is a trick with LA though, is you really have to like only do things in your neighborhood. So it's important to pick a neighborhood you like to, you like this stuff in. And then occasionally you'll drive out further to a different thing, and then it's like more special and worth it because you're like, I don't do this all the time. I don't live close enough to the beach now. And that wasn't a problem when I first had the baby because she could stay in the car for a long amount of time, but now she gets really antsy in the car, like she gets bored. Like, I understand, it's boring. So I need to figure out how to get her happily to and from the beach. I had a dream last night. Will and I were gonna go surfing, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go surfing ever again. I know I'm gonna, but maybe a while from now. My hope is that when Daisy's old enough, I'll get her into surfing, and then I'll have to go surfing. I'll just have to, you know? Oh man, I hope she likes the beach. I hope she likes the beach. There are people out there that don't like the beach, and I don't understand it. Yay, I'll bring her along. Yes. That's the plan. That was another thing I was gonna do for the pandemic stopped me. I was like, I'm gonna go surfing some more. I'm gonna surf more. I don't surf ever, and I really should. It's something I really wanted to get into. And the last time I surfed was like, I think 2019? Like the very beginning of 2019. And didn't get the opportunity to go because I was busy with work, and then I got a bunch of time and I didn't go, and so I should have gone. I should have gone, y'all. Luckily the ocean doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so we'll be good. I don't mind it, but it's not really a big draw for me. Don't surf enough? Let me show you a TikTok feed. What surfing TikTok do you have? Yeah, I can kind of get the... I know people... When I hear people complain about the beach, a lot of them are like, sand. Like they hate sand so much that I guess it ruins their experience for them, which I guess sand doesn't bother me. And Will loves the beach, but a lot of times he gets bored. You know, like there's nothing for him to do on the beach. But like I'm happy just being on it. Like I will just sit on it. Like I will get in the water and swim and all the other stuff, but I think he needs like an activity, like a game to play. But I like swimming a lot. Yeah, embrace the sand. It's there. There's nothing you can do about it. You can wash it off when you get home. You can walk, swim, and walk some more. A lot of walking on the beach. Well, we bought a volleyball for Will because I didn't want him to get too restless, so we bought a volleyball for him. And that's been awesome. You can't really like read or draw on the beach. Like I always feel like I keep falling for like, oh, I'll just bring a book or a sketchbook. But it's so bright, you can't. You fucking can't. Don't try. No drawing or reading on the beach. Be one with the sand. Let it live under your nails and get stuck in all the places. That's what you gotta do. When you have to reapply sunscreen and you're all sandy, it's just an exfoliant. Like your skin always feels so nice when you come back from the beach. Because the sand tore off all the all the dead skin layers. It's what you're really looking for in an outing is how much dead skin does this outing get rid of? Don't worry about these colors. We're gonna fix all our colors, just get it flatted. Don't get distracted, just keep going. Is this open? Oh, it is open. Gonna be fine. Am I protesting too much about colors? I have to constantly remind myself, or we're just gonna sit here and I'm gonna tick away at something that I'm not ready to tick away at now. Oh, about the beach. Boy, I love the beach. I love sand. Did I sound sarcastic? I could have sounded insincere when I was talking about exfoliating your skin and stuff. That's just my SoCal accent. I'm being very sincere when I say I love it when a social outing takes off layers of my skin. And it's so serious right now. Oh, it's already 3:30, y'all. Look at us just working on art. We're gonna have to wrap soon. I'm making really good progress. So at the beginning of June, I was like, just get one test print finished, you know, like that was my June goal. And I didn't look at it since like I can only work really slow. And so I checked on it because I wanted to make a schedule for July, like a work schedule for July. And then realized like I'm on track. I did it. I'm making it. Like the Big B print is almost done. Like I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I can send it off to the printers. I'm gonna get a good amount of like headway with all my Patreon prints. I can move on to my next project. Like in July, it's happening. It's so hard because it's hard to work so slow. I'm not used to that. Oh, that looks good. Rap battle incoming. I'm making a lot of unlabeled layers right now. I promise I'm going to label them. I'm going to label them. I'm just not going to do it on stream. Let's just get our flats done. We're so close. Is this dog complete? Yes. No holes? Nice. Let's make you orange for now. The layers are bothering me. I'm gonna fix them later. We're gonna fix them later. We're gonna fix them later. No one look at my layers, okay? Just keep your eyes over here on this part of the screen. It's for your own good, really. You're so close. They're just flats. They're just flats. She keeps repeating. They're just flats. It's all gonna make sense when we're done. Oh my god. These layers. This is what I'm gonna do tonight. After the baby goes to sleep, I'm going to appropriately label all these layers. It's gonna be like this never happened. Wrong layer. All these layers are wrong. It's layer 23 to 38 right now. What would the wrong layer command be for? Just to tell somebody that they're coloring on the wrong layer? I guess those could be, you could make those into like alerts, right? I'm sure people do that, like little sound alert bit things. Oh, that link didn't work. Oh. You must stop drawing. Why? You're on the wrong layer. That's good. I'll share that in the Discord. That's beautiful, Echo. All right. We got our flats down. We made a lot of messy layers at the very end there because we're just trying to push to finish, all right? But our flats are down. Don't worry about the colors just yet. We're gonna fix all of it. Here's how the Bigby piece is going. In case y'all haven't seen that. I was kind of talking about it earlier. I'm gonna put linoleum down, like a linoleum flooring down. Some kind of fun tile with specks was my plan, so. Thanks, guys. So I just need to mess with that, but I'll be able to finish that tomorrow. Didn't I have like a speckle example? Yeah, you know, like in the stores they'll have like tile floor and then some tiles will be randomly colored and then there's like the little specks on the linoleum, whatever. That's kind of what I was aiming for. The tiles probably won't be this small. I want to make them bigger. So very happy with this. And then after tomorrow, I can send it out to the couple test printers I have to see who can print the best. And then that will be my printer for Patreon. But I'm actually making progress. I can finally now see results. It's just hard when you can't get results really quickly, that you're like, I'm not making any progress, but I actually am. And it's just, you know, I gotta get used to this new mom pace. Let's see. It's about that time. Who do I know? Let me find somebody to raid, y'all. I like to find people doing pet portraits. So let's see if we can find a pet portrait artist. Who is drawing a pet? Who is drawing a pet? Is anyone drawing a pet? Who is drawing a pet? Seeing a lot of other stuff. A great deal of other stuff. And I've been making so many stream friends, but they're never on when I'm leaving. Just means I need to make more. Oh, here's one. I found one. Let's check them out. Watching this ad. They're a VTuber. They're painting a cute dog. Looks like they finished. I hope they're not leaving. I'm worried they're leaving. Hold on. This is the 10 minutes of the stream where I try to find someone to raid. Here's a cat portrait one. What are you up to? Drawing a cat with super large eyes. Okay, I'm gonna make a raid call. I messed it up last time, remember? Call it Cute Cat Raid. Does that look good? Okay, we're gonna raid Dimple Cheeks. There, it looks like she's working on a cat portrait commission. It's really cute. Her style's very cute. Got big old eyes. Perfect. It's working. Okay. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Let me write out Dimple Cheeks. Let's go be nice and show some love. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. And I'll see y'all tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. Does that work? Here we go. Raid is creating. It's ready in a couple seconds. All right, here we go. All right, let's go be nice. See y'all around. Bye, everybody.